Welcome back, Leisure Freaks. Today we're going to do a non-spoiler review slash spoiler review of the new Justice League Snyder Cut. As you may know, back in 2017, Zack Snyder's daughter had passed away, and he left the set halfway done with filming to deal with those personal problems. And Joss Whedon, which is known for doing Buffy and stuff like that, came over, took over reins, and decided he did not like what Zack Snyder was doing. And I think Warner Brothers had a lot to do with that too. I don't think it was just him. So one of the things that they did was they took out a lot of Ray Fisher's part. He is the actor that played Cyborg. They took a lot of Cyborg stuff out, like way too much. It didn't even make sense why they took it out. I understand you're trying to fit an hour and 20-minute time frame, or hour 30-minute, or 2 hours, but not to the point where the story doesn't make sense. Yeah, so this time around in the Snyder Cut, we see a lot more in-depth character development, all the characters. Um, Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it a lot better. It's a lot darker. It's not a lot darker, but it's a lot darker compared to Justice League. When you compare it to Batman vs Superman type lighting, it's a little bit a little bit lighter, but like Justice League 2017 brightened everything, saturated all of the colors for whatever reason, made it just like a really orangey, reddish tint the whole film, which I didn't really enjoy because you could tell the CGI looked super fake. But with Snyder's cut, he did a really good job. Zack Snyder, him and his team worked really hard on doing stuff like Steppenwolf looked amazing in this version. When you compare the two versions, which I'm going to do right now, it's a no-brainer which one you would pick. I understand it was tons of money poured into it, but I'm hoping that everyone's watching it and it's nothing but great reviews. I mean, you're gonna get the negative people out there. You're gonna get the diehard Marvel fans that are like, "Oh, it's just DC doesn't know what they're doing," and then you're gonna get the fans that just like the animated films more than they do the live action. It's not totally a lie, but yeah, so I'm hoping that jumpstarts the Snyderverse again, which would be really nice because I want to see Ben Affleck again as Batman. I want to see a lot more Cyborg in the films. I think that would be a lot better than getting Supergirl in a Flashpoint movie, which doesn't make sense. I mean, Cyborg doesn't either, but they canceled the Cyborg movie because of the whole Ray Fisher Whedon thing going on, so I don't know why they wouldn't put him in the Flash movie. I think it'd make a great movie, like a team up like Hulk and Thor and Ragnarok. That was great. So I'm going to dive into the spoiler part of the video now. So if you haven't watched the movie and you don't want me to ruin anything, please turn it now or pause it, watch the film, and then come back. I really appreciate it. The gore factor, it's not really gore, it's just bloody. The blood is all. I really enjoyed the blood for what it was. It wasn't a whole lot, but I mean, like goriness. I mean, I don't expect it to. It's a comic book movie, but like they were cutting people, like the the parademons. They were just cutting them in half, blood going all over the place. You had people getting shot in the head, especially at the beginning with Wonder Woman. Just when the guys came to rob the the bank or museum or whatever it is, they just shoot people in the head, blood spraying all over the wall. Really liked the I'm skipping ahead too much, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's the beheading of Steppenwolf by Wonder Woman. That ending scene was great. He got stabbed right through the chest, blood pouring out with by Aquaman. And not to mention, right before that, Superman laser beamed his fucking side of his skull off, and then all in front of Darkseid, he gets thrown through a portal and decapitated. I thought that was cool. I really liked the every scene with the Flash, like when he reverses time after they fail. I don't know how to explain it. Just I don't know. It seemed I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. It just seems so awesome. The throwaway F-bombs were something that were great. I actually thought they were in the correct scenes that needed to be in. Like it wasn't like thrown here like, "Oh, we need one right here." It came off natural. It came off really natural. Like Ray says it. I keep calling him Ray, god damn it. Cyborg says it. He basically tells Wonder Woman that he doesn't give a fuck about what's going on before he joins the Justice League. Another soldier says it, I believe. They're like, "What the fuck" or something. And then I think probably my favorite scene in the movie. It's the nightmare scene where we get to see Jared Leto. It's in the epilogue. Talk about so the Joker starts telling everybody how Batman lost somebody, and Joker was talking about him killing Robin, and Batman comes back with, "Oh, okay, well I told Harley Quinn and she was dying in my arms that I would fucking kill you." I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, that's what I wanted to see. Where's this Batman? That's we need to restart the Snyderverse so I could see this Batman a lot more. It's not when they made the rated R thing, it's for fan service. It's not for kids at that point. The toys are for fans. The kids are gonna watch it, but when you see an R rating like that, it's mostly fan service, which isn't a bad thing. A lot of people hate when movies and companies do a lot of fan service, but I mean, if it makes some money, it makes some money. And if the fans are happy, the fans are happy. There's never going to be always happy fans. I mean, look at the Star Wars base. Like, Jesus Christ. When Last Jedi came out, people hated it. I love that film for how dark it was. It took big balls to do what Rian Johnson did with the ending, just killing people off and destroying Jedi techs. When it comes to the overall run of the film, I think it didn't have to be 4 hours long. I understand why it is. You didn't really need the epilogue, because I mean, I think it was 7 parts altogether, 7 or 8 parts altogether. You really didn't need the epilogue scene. I was really excited to see Martian Manhunter in it several times. I mean, he didn't play a giant part, but it was really nice to see his character in there. And if HBO does not tell Zack Snyder, be like, hey, we need 2 more movies, and no rush, do it correctly, and do it the way you want it, I'm gonna be very pissed off, because I think he did an awesome job for what universe he's gotten. I mean, he doesn't. Warner Brothers has this weird thing where they like taking control of everything, and like, for instance, what I'm talking about is Superman. They didn't want him to have the mullet like he does when he comes back to life from the death of Clark Kent. They're like, oh, people won't understand why Superman's got a mullet. Don't do that. So stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I think you should give it a chance. I would, if you haven't watched it, I would go get HBO Max and get it. It's not too bad. It's only like $15 or $16 a month. And even if you pay for 1 month, there's a lot of content on there. There's a lot of everything DC is mostly on there. They add new movies all the time. Plus, if you buy it now, you'll have it for when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, and then if you like it, you can watch Mortal Kombat next, which comes out the following month. So there you go. Tell me what you guys think. I really liked the movie. I stayed and watched every. I did not move once. Like, I did not move out of my fucking seat. I watched it one sitting. I did not get up to use the bathroom. I did not get anything to drink. I was like, I'm focusing on this because I really want to review this. I'm a really big DC fan. I fucking love Batman and Flash are my favorite DC heroes. So I was really happy with what the characters did. And there's some scenes you can tell where Ben Affleck's not as big. He looks a little bit skinnier. And I didn't think he came back for that many reshoots. I heard they only had like 15 minutes of extra footage or something they shot. So that means Joss Whedon took out all that footage. And I'm sure Warner Brothers told him too. They told him the film was too long to release to theaters. So it is what it is. I don't have any complaints. We got what we wanted. I'm excited that we got what we wanted. I cannot wait to see more. If we don't get to see more, I'm not going to be happy, but there's nothing I can do about it other than petition like we did for the Snyder Cut. Who knows? Next we might see the Ayer Cut. It's possible that does exist for Suicide Squad, so make sure you like and subscribe, and then tell me what your favorite part is in the comments if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.